What's going on, everybody? As they say in the markets, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And if you guys have been following the channel, I've been talking about this for a while. I am not big enough of a man to say, I did not tell you so. I fucking told you so. This is not how markets bottom. Markets bottom with strong capitulation events, guys. Big fucking red candles. That's how fucking markets stop. That's how markets bottom. That's how things turn around. Oh, Jesus, it feels good, man. Everybody is fucking freaking out of their minds, guys. And as you know, I spend a lot of my time doing a little bit of market research, following other these premium paid Telegram fucking jokes, trading group signal bullshit. And let me tell you something that nobody's talking about, dude. You're not going to find anybody out there. I find very few people. Twitter is your best source of information right now. There are a few other streamers that are talking about what I'm talking about, but man, let me tell you. Nobody is giving targets. Nobody's saying, hey, I think price is going to go here. I think it's going to do that. I'm going to tell you guys where I think exactly price is going to go. So, question on everybody's mind. Let's just break right into it, guys. All right, so Bitcoin absolutely broke down yesterday. Broke through support, and then today, just a couple hours ago, began this absolute tumble down into death. Began this absolute death spiral, guys. And we saw a whole lot of buying the dip occur right here at 5,600. But, guys, whoo, man. Oh, jeez. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. All right, first, before I look at raw price data, what we got to go over and look at is sentiment data and see what the hell's going on. Thanks for everybody for joining me. Got a lot of viewers today. Good looking out. I will allow it, crypto friends. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions, make sure to throw them in the chat. We will take requests. Of course, technical analysis on TradingView says sell, sell, sell. Current price on fucking BitMEX is 55.65. And again, look at the difference. Look at the divergence in the Bitfinex price, guys. 59.81. What the fuck is holding price up on Bitfinex? I was talking about this yesterday because the best sentiment data that we have available for us to use to analyze the markets and get a figure for what people are most likely to do, which is sentiment. We were seeing that skewed data. And yesterday, Bitcoin Cash, as opposed to the price, for example, on Binance, is completely, absolutely crazy. Bitcoin Cash fell out of the fucking bottom yesterday on BitMEX. However, that price was not registered on Binance. Let's go and see. Yeah, here's Bitcoin Cash finally on Bitfinex, finally starting to show up just as we wanted. But yeah, the price was just way different. Binance obviously shut down for scheduled maintenance earlier today. And everybody was scared about that. The maintenance did not last as long as expected. But yeah, strong selling volume on Bitcoin Cash as well. Just like a magnet, pulling it back down to that lower level of support. We are just a few hours away, relatively, from the fork scheduled to occur tomorrow. So really, you guys cannot be betting. If you're taking a position on Bitcoin Cash right now, you're gambling because we don't know which side of the fork is going to be more superior. And I don't like to gamble. I like to know exactly what's going to happen, guys. So yeah, looking at shorts right here, we see shorts continue to pile on. Shorts are about to reach that 50 to 60. That is unsustainable, meaning that price is likely to move to the upside. And again, just looking at the last 30 minutes, we're seeing the longs step in. We're seeing the longs try to step in and buy this dip. The shorts are trying to skyrocket as well. Looking at the last 24 hours, we do see that longs and shorts are fairly equal. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind, guys. We have just as many people relatively trying to buy the dip then sell the dip. So for the last 24 hours, shorts are in the dominance at 58%, but the number of longs is impressive as well. So leading me to think that price is likely to see a bounce from this area. I like to buy in these market conditions, guys. These are the best places to buy. Heading over to BitMEX Rect. All right, let's see here. 9 minutes liquidated short on Bitcoin Cash, liquidated long on Litecoin, liquidated long on Ripple, long on Ripple, long on Ripple, long on Bitcoin, long on Bitcoin Cash, long on Ripple. Oh, man, let's see here. Okay, so not a whole lot. So 41 minutes ago, I want to go back and look. So this started happening about 3 hours ago. So if we go to down, if we scroll down, I want to see what happened about 3 hours ago. This might take a second. Yeah, oh man. Beyond godlike, liquidated long, liquidated, oh that's it, yeah, liquidated long, liquidated long, liquidated long, man. Long's getting absolutely wrecked and having to sell triple kill beyond godlike. Oh man. Crazy, crazy, crazy times, guys. Hey, Real Stogger Roach, thanks for joining us, man. Hopefully you are not late to school today. All right, we got a lot of people tuning in. Guys wanting to know what's going on with the Bitcoin price action, guys. Of course, just stay tuned, man. We'll let you know what's going on. Nothing to worry about. Again, I'll say it very succinctly, guys. Buy the fucking dip, man. Buy the dip is what I'm going to be doing for. Again, we can wait for shorts to reach this 60-40 ratio, but longs are already trying to pick it up. It's just not able to continue going. We're seeing the buying start to pick in here on the 5-minute chart, looking at BitMEX right now. Bitfinex is just absolutely insane relative. You know, the entire scenario of Tether over there completely throws everything off. Again, it's just very hard. It's very hard to now to be able to utilize Bitfinex as reliable sentiment data. So we're going to have to change. I was talking about this yesterday. We're going to have to start switching our strategy up so that we can maintain our edge in the marketplace, because what we have always done is looked at longs and shorts relative to price action. And that's really all. That's the only thing that we have going for us. I mean, not the only thing that we have going for us. It's just the best indicator of sentiment in the marketplace. So I want to go take a look at longs and shorts on Bitfinex, because again, that's what we've got. Longs and shorts on Bitfinex, so we can see how is the market responding to this. Again, guys, go check out some of these other YouTube channels, man. They're just going to look at the price and they're going to be like, oh, well, there you got this squiggly line here and this squiggly line here. Man, fuck that. Let's look at sentiment data and see what traders are actively doing in the marketplace. So here we can see the price of BTC completely drop off. Shorts pick up. Okay. Longs have not deleveraged significantly, guys. Longs have really not deleveraged. Longs have fallen down a little bit, but we're not seeing a massive drop off in longs. In fact, we saw an attempted spike here in longs in the last 12 hours. So if we actually, I want to go and zoom in. Let's see the 6-hour chart here again. All right, so the Fisher, all right, the Fisher still keeping us in a consolidation range for our longs. We're having a nice little healthy pullback to this last level of support. And we're still trading within this fib channel, finding support on the 786 fib level right there. So what that means is that this dip has not scared a whole lot of longs out of their position, guys. Now, newly opened positions have been the majority of shorts on BitMEX and Bitfinex. However, still a ton of longs on Bitfinex, essentially, guys. Still way more longs. Let's see here. So we've got... yeah, so on Bitfinex, we have about an equal ratio right here. So if we were to line these up, that seems about right there. So longs and shorts about equal on Bitfinex right now. Shorts massively dropped off. Shorts are picking up and spiking at the bottom of a downtrend, generally letting me know that price won't let me buy or sell on Binance. Rest in peace, the dip. Yeah, we had that scheduled maintenance go down. And again, so are you saying Binance is overloaded? We can't get orders filled? Because I did sell some stuff on Binance just a while ago. Obviously, a lot of stuff gets stopped out. Let's see, 4,800 today possible. All right. Well, listen, guys, let's do it like this then, okay? Let's do it like this. So let's look at the 12-hour chart. And let's zoom out and let's look at the targets that I had on the Fibonacci retracements, guys. All right. So there's the worst case target that I had drawn a while ago, guys, 4,400. Now, the only good information that I'm seeing as far as what traders are doing in the marketplace right now is that here's the only way you can play this, guys. Binance overloaded. What, for USDT to Bitcoin pairs? Is that what you're saying, Matt? I'll tell you the only way to safely play this. You need to have, and this is how I recommend playing it. Again, you need to have 2 BitMEX accounts. I'm going to be picking up Bitcoin for long positions as we move down, low leverage trade, because you know, I'm not until I start seeing the massive amount of buying. But again, guys, this long to shorts ratio is completely unsustainable, guys. We already see the longs picking up right here, guys. And the last time we looked at this was 58, 42. The shorts are going to continue to pile in, but that means that, unfortunately, shorts are not going to be able to continue shorting. There are only so many people in the marketplace, and all eyes are on Bitcoin right now. All eyes are completely on Bitcoin to watch what it's going to do, and people are already wanting to pile in. The fact that you're hearing retail traders ask, can I short? Can I enter into a short? Are we too late to enter into a short? Are we too late to sell? Let you know that, man, this is a capitulation style event, and this is the best time in the marketplace to be buying historically, guys. Just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right. So BTC USD longs. BTC USD. So yeah, right there, guys. The last dump started from this last high, 44.69, guys. 44.69. Levels of support. Levels of support. 58.73. We've already posted a new low for 2018, guys. 57.77, 5900 were our last lows, last psychological lows. 55.11. 55.11 was the place I thought price was going to go to, and we are currently trading at 55.64, guys. I said that we were going to see, I've been saying this like literally for weeks, guys. I was saying that to see the market bottom, we need a capitulation style event where everybody gets scared and potentially price move down to 5,500. Black Friday came in early. In the chat, CMVO 4,800 today possible. I have short position 10x at 6120. Taking some profits off the table. I mean, you know, that's part of the thing of trading, man. You have to consistently lock in profits, guys, because in a situation like this, the odds are that so many people are going to want to buy this dip. This is exactly the place in the market where people want to be buying. This is the best place in the market that I want to be buying. Again, we've got the 786 here at 55.35. I'm going to see how well that holds up. The volume profile, we're going to have to, here, let me look at the weekly chart, guys. This might help us out a little bit better. Look at the weekly chart. And we'll hide our drawing tools. All right. Okay. So we fell through that last low volume node, guys. The top of the next high volume node is going to be 49.25. So again, I was talking about this earlier. The best way to play this is not to go is probably not to go all in on your long positions at this point in time. The best way to play this is that you have to hedge your position, guys. So right now, if you're wondering what to do in the marketplace, this is what I recommend doing. Go over to BitMEX, open up 2 different accounts, open up a long position and open up a short position at 1x leverage. And if you want to be risky, 3x leverage, whatever. I'm not going to recommend that you do more than that because the market is absolutely insanely volatile right now. And the point of trading is that you need to get in before the move. If we start establishing a strong downtrend right here, that's fine. But the point of the fact is that when you're seeing these movements occur in the course of an hour, you're not looking at a strong downtrend. You're looking at strong reaction data, okay? You're looking at strong reaction data. So yeah, man, stop loss hunt to the low volume node area is the most likely thing that I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see price recover from here, guys. Now, but it is quite, it's possible, guys. Looking at data here, we do have the bottom of the high volume node here at 54.86 roughly, okay? And it's fairly low volume below that to 49.25, okay? So is there a potential to go down here to the 49.25 area? Yes. Is there also a potential to see a stop loss hunt buyback here anywhere in between that area? Yes. What's more likely in this scenario? I think option 2. I think the stop loss hunt is absolutely more likely. Long positions had to find liquidity below the market bottom. That's where stops are sold. That's why price was able to rapidly move down. The reason why price rapidly moved down, keep this in mind, was not genuine retail traders selling due to panic. That's what we're going to see. That's what we're seeing now. Beginning of this candle right here, what we saw at the beginning of this candle right here is once price broke below 6,000, stops triggered, and that was long stops triggered, and that's what accelerates price movement downwards. Okay, it's not genuine individuals. That's what's happening right now because that's the questions that are being asked in the chat. For example, people are saying, "Hey, what the fuck's happening? What do we do? Oh my God, is it too late to short? Can I short?" And when you're hearing things like that as a trader, that lets you know, okay, retail traders are panicked. What should I do? Well, I should probably be buying right now. That's probably the best thing for me to do. Dow was down 150 yesterday, was down 100. Yeah, man, the traditional stocks taken quite a hit, guys. So you want to be hedged in your position, guys. So this is what I'm going to be doing is opening up a long on Bitcoin, and I'm going to be laddering down. All right, I've already entered into a few long positions, and then entering into a short, guys. And again, I've got to keep up with the premium group, guys. They're going to fucking kill me, guys. I apologize. But I need to get in there and post. But my daughter. Yeah, this is going to be. I took my daughter into the doctor yesterday, and she got her flu shot, and everything was cool, and I'm not. I get it. I know some people are anti-vax and everything, but I haven't had any vaccines, but I want to do what I think is the best thing for my daughter, and then she got really sick last night, developed a fever and everything, was freaking out. So yeah, last night was pretty rough, and then we wake up to this. So it's been a crazy week for trading, guys. So Simon Roper says it's not going to be Black Friday. It's going to be Green Friday. Hey, I could see that, guys. I think that is the more likely scenario right here, guys, because again, we're seeing this completely unsustainable ratio of longs to shorts. Right now, okay, good. Still hovering around that 57 to 42 area range. All right, that's cool. Looking at, and again, here's the long stepping in to pick up the dip, man. Here's the long stepping in to pick up the dip. And the moment some of those shorts, and I know these shorts, listen, here's the thing about this, guys. You know that a lot of shorts are just ultra highly leveraged right now. So I really think that following the BitMEX Rec channel, I think that we're going to strongly start seeing shorts get massively liquidated because I know that there's people stepping in with 10, 25, 50x leverage thinking that Bitcoin's going to go down. But the problem with that is that the more people that do that, there are, then there's no extra sellers to step into the marketplace, guys. So looking down at the 1 hour chart here, guys. We already see, we saw attempts for for shorts to step in, and we're not looking like we're going to be able to close below this candle bottom right here, below the low of this candle, guys. We did violate it on the low, Okay, here we go. We'll see how this candle closes, guys. Need to be watching this real closely on the lower time frames if we're looking for an area where price is going to reverse. So again, we can look at the 30-minute chart, and we're just looking for an area in the market when the shorts are going to just be overextended and over their skis, and then we know that we can get in. But look at all this volume transacted, guys. Massive, massive volume transacted. When we look back at volume transacted today, it is going to be one of those days in the marketplace when we look back and say, that was, listen, it's a pivotal event, guys. And when I was talking about Bitcoin Cash, I was saying that if you look at the fact that longs are at all-time highs and shorts are at all-time highs on something like Bitcoin Cash, looking at something, you know, I said at that time, I said yesterday and the day before, actually, I said somebody is on the wrong side of that bet because either price is going to go up or price is going to go down. But more biased to go down because Bitcoin Cash, the only reason it pumped in the first place was not because of any love for Bitcoin Cash. The only reason it pumped in the first place is because people just wanted to get some free goddamn shit, guys. And you guys know how I like to trade you guys know who have been following the channel, how I like to trade splits, guys. I told everybody, I said, hey, we should probably buy some Bitcoin Cash, and then we should probably sell it a few days before the fork. And again, I feel very, very validated in that, guys. So BTC USD, at this point in time, you can enter into a hedged long position, guys. And that means that you won't be making any profit. But the point is that you have, I would pick a side. Which side do you feel more passionate about? I feel much more passionate about the upside from here. So my longs and shorts are not going to be equal, but I'm going to have my short position open to hedge. And as price continues to move up, I will remove from my short and add to my long so that it can now become more and more profitable. I think this is generally the catalyst for us to achieve new to really break out of this trading range, guys. Things are like a springboard, guys, and you move down quickly and you tend to move up real quickly, guys. And we've got this resistance above us at that $6,400 level, now $6,200 looking at the 30-minute chart. And I don't see us having any problem breaking that coming back from this buying, guys. Look at the volume on this green candlestick, for example. A lot of buyers trying to step in and buy, and they completely ground a halt to the shorts at this level. And then the buyers were temporarily exhausted, so we're needing that next wave of buyers to come in and buy, guys. So I don't shill altcoins on this channel. I don't shill anything on this channel, guys. But again, buy the freaking dip, guys. I don't know how more clearly I can say that, guys. I really don't. You want your opportunity to make money, and opportunities like this don't generally come around too often, guys. Now, again, you're going to have to use your risk management strategy and your target strategy however you want. However, I am here to help you out with what I think. So I am highly recommending, my opinion is buying the dip, guys. So taking a look over in the chat. All right. Light Yagami, man. Yeah, it's either going to go up or go down. Genius. Yeah, absolutely. Trader talk bullshit, man. But I'll tell you what, how much money do you make trading as opposed to I do? I don't know how clear to say it, man. Like, what do you, okay, what's your suggestion for what to do right now in the marketplace, man? I'm recommending that people play it safe and hedge their position, and then they can slowly start adding to the profitable position. I don't know. Maybe, do you do this for a living? I mean, I do. So I'm just saying, you want to give your recommendation of where you think price is going to go, and then have the responsibility of people getting wrecked on your dime. That's fine, dude. But I'm not here to feed you fucking bullshit, dude. So you go look at another YouTube channel where people are like, it's absolutely going to do this. It's absolutely going to do this. No, they're fucking lying to you. They're wrong. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you didn't enter into this short up here when you saw movement going down, if you didn't pick a side on this based on your fundamental analysis of whether you thought you should go long or short at a period of low volatility, trying to enter into the market in a period of high volatility is retarded. You don't enter into the market in a period of high volatility because that's when you tend to get wrecked. So hopefully that made sense. Let's see here. XRP Spirit Beam. And sorry, man, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to really bomb on you there, but it's just, again, like I hear that stuff a lot, and I generally hear that from individuals who aren't professional traders. And when you're looking at a period of high volatility like this, you have to hedge your position. Because yeah, is the potential for BTC to continue going down? Yes, shorts are overpowered right now, and the fear of the fear greed index is pretty at an all-time high, and the fear of individuals wanting to short, the fact that I'm seeing so many people say, "Can I short? Can I short? Is it too late to go short?" You know, they can overpower the longing potential in the short term, but I don't feel so much so that they're going to be able to do it. So again, looking at the 30-minute chart, shorts have dropped off right here. Here's Bitfinex sentiment data overlaid in the background. Shorts are dropping off. Longs are picking up. Again, I think this is a really good opportunity to go long. So yeah, let me make that clear. It's either going to go up or either go down. Yeah, but it's probably going to go up. Daniel Clerk says, should I hodl? Well, if you're asking that question, then the answer is yes. I mean, if you're not trading quickly, yeah, I mean, and this is the thing, guys, like it sucks to hear this, but when you miss the movement, you just have to wait and sit and wait for the next movement, guys. There's always going to be another trade. There's always going to be another profit opportunity. There's always going to be another trade, guys. And just because you missed out on a big one, the worst thing that you can do is just FOMO your ass right in and just go ahead and give your money over to BitMEX. That's the worst thing that you can do, guys. You know, if you have to enter a position here, I highly recommend entering into a hedged position so that you are prepared for your upside and downside potential. And again, then you can add to the profitable position as you go forward. Yeah, bro, I feel like you got me. Yeah, man. Hey, this is the only thing that keeps me sane, dude. I don't eat carbs. I try to exercise. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't try to drink that much, except when I'm having my gas station bourbon when I'm live doing the news on Your Crypto Daily. And yeah, man. Hey, guys, quick announcement. Dank Coins is going to be on the show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Seaboard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Dank Coins on the Twitter runs Crypto Scores and the BTC Weekly Pick'em. Yeah, check out that interview. We're going to be talking about the future of decentralization. We're going to be talking about the weekly BTC Pick'em contest that he holds and the Crypto Scores website. So, guys, tune in and check that out tonight. It should be a really cool interview. And again, we're also going to talk about just his background in crypto, where we think the future of decentralization is going to go. And we're probably going to talk about Bitcoin price action because that's all anybody wants to hear about, guys. Tune in this Saturday. I should have Calum from Zero Z Project on. I've been talking to him. Cool guy from Australia, man. Really has some interesting ideas about the Bitcoin inflation model. So we will be talking about that as well. Going to the chat. John Teeter says, there's blood in the streets. Absolutely there is. Daniel Clerk says, I got my XRP at 38 cents. Wander Sound Radio says, this is the same movement as last year. Did you not notice? Any good outs on Binance? I don't have MEX or Deribit. The Sky, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Cheers to you as well. Okay, so responding to those, let's see here. So yeah, there's a lot of good alts on Binance right now. I'm still, we've called a few in the premium signals group. We've honestly, and we're transparent about what we do. We've had a rough week as far as altcoins go. We've had some small losses, some small stops, a couple scalps that played out. But honestly, for the most part, it was a fairly break-even week for us in the premium signals channel group. I think we closed at last week. It's been kind of a slow month, guys, for our trading. Last month, but that's cool. Last month we posted 300% profits. I think week 1 of November we posted like 10 or 12% profits. Here, let me pull up my spreadsheet. Yeah, and like right now with our stops, like we basically equaled out. We're at like 3% profit on the week so far, guys. So I think what we're going to be focusing on, I think that alts, I said this like earlier too, I think alts will continue to bleed out through the rest of November, and then toward the end of November, early December is where we're going to want to start stocking up our bags, to use that terminology that's really popular on Twitter. so that we can get kind of prepared for this next little alt season cycle. Again, you know, we just kind of had like an alt season. I guess they last anywhere from like, you know, 7 to 9 weeks typically. We saw it pick up really at the end of August, the beginning of September. So yeah, are there some things that are going to pump like in the midterm, in between now and then? Yes, but still, you know, there's few altcoins that I'm seeing right now that excite me, in the fact that I think that the potential is that they can just go much further. You know, yeah, until they decouple from BTC price, the entire market does follow BTC, and the entire point is that I think that's probably one of the biggest things that we're going to be seeing. With more institutional money coming on, is we're going to get more fiat pairings, more USD pairings, more Euro, Crown, whatever, JPY pairings with altcoins. And then I think they'll start to decouple themselves from Bitcoin more significantly at that point in time. All right, so getting a lot of questions about XRP. So, okay, let's take a break from just gazing here at Bitcoin and wondering when it's going to happen. Again, guys, I'm just gonna put this out here. Let me. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, cool. Shorts right there. And Fisher Transforms telling us we are pretty oversold right here, guys. Every time the Fisher Transform has hit this oversold level, we've turned around, guys. So again, slightly different market conditions here. We didn't fall as far at this last point, and it took us a while. It took us a while on this higher time frame for the Fisher to cross over and give us our buy signal. But yeah, man, huge candle, already looking like we're reversing a little bit off that 786. So unless we're able to go below that 786, so 55.35. So really, you know, if you wanted a little bit more scalpel precision with that, below 55.35, you can enter a low leverage short, have your stop loss right there above that 786. But right now, guys, I'm all for buying the dip, guys. I'm all for buying the dip. So, and we'll keep me honest, guys. We'll keep this really simple. Buy the fucking dip. And we'll publish that. So that's idea on TradingView, guys. All right, and that's live on TradingView, guys. Make sure to follow along with our trading ideas at Cracking Crypto or Twitter, tradingview.com/Cracking Crypto. And now that is also in the Discord, guys. So, all right, boom, and we're live. All right. So let's go over and look at Ethereum USD. Ethereum USD, guys, again, look at that. Like, you guys are seeing this, right? I didn't add any lines. I didn't add any lines like whatsoever, guys. I didn't add any lines. I didn't add any lines. Look, that 1.61, that 1.618 was there. You saw I pull up the chart. I didn't fucking add anything, okay? Pretty freaking fantastic, guys. For you guys unfamiliar with the power of the Fibonacci, definitely go check that out, man. Really good. And also, going back to our last call on Ethereum, I had mapped out the consolidation range period, and I said breakout to the upside, likely target up here. We 5 count wait cycled a little bit lower than that, so we didn't hit the initial target of like 226. That's okay. We almost hit it. We almost wicked up there. And then we found support. We had that little bounce just like I thought. We broke through the initial support. We broke through the second support. I said support. I said 200 has to hold. 200 has to hold for price to remain bullish. And then we broke down out of the consolidation range. And where did we go? We went right to my initial target right here at 172, wick down to actually the 168, and already seeing the bulls step in and buy up that dip, guys. So again, when I'm talking about being a better trader and counter trend trading, at one point in time, guys, this is the 12-hour chart, guys. At one point in time, this red candle was a full-bodied candle, and this was not a tail, all right? This tail means that individuals started buying here, and they bid the price all the way up to here. So if you had done that, you would already be 6% profit. At 10x leverage, you're talking about a 60% trade in probably about an hour. And the only way that you can get those profits for yourself, guys, is if you are able to have the balls to press the market buy button when price is going down and you on strong volume at the bottom of a downtrend, guys. When you see that, you know that shorts are getting overextended. You know that sellers are going to become exhausted because there is not an infinite amount of sellers in the marketplace. There's only so many sellers to push price down, and we've been talking about the low volume in the cryptocurrency markets, guys. So you have to take that into your analysis and realize that when you're seeing price move down on this extreme low volatility, okay, price does not just absolutely continue to go down, right? Price is going to stall, bounce a little bit, move sideways, enter into consolidation, and then potentially that consolidation is redistribution, and then you can see price move down fairly significantly from that. But periods of high volatility are followed by periods of low volatility, which are followed by periods of high volatility. And you want to enter into the market on a period of low volatility. And we're already seeing two reversal candles right here. So as long as we are able to hold that 1618 and not have really have an hourly close below the low of 168, again, more of a buy the dip opportunity here on Ethereum as well, guys. I mean, I'm not going to come out here. I'm a counter trend trader, guys. I'm not going to fill you with FUD and say that everything's going to shit, guys. I don't think it is. I think this might be that capitulation style event that we've been looking for a while. Now, am I going to throw my entire bank account at it? No, I'm not going to throw my entire bank account at it. It's not the same buy the dip example that we were seeing back when Bitcoin was in a strong uptrend. That's when you are trying to buy every single dip. But this is a strong signal to me that price is likely to not fall further. Okay? Now, does that mean the bottom's in? No. But do I think we might have seen all the excitement for today? Potentially, yes. Now, that does not mean that people can get absolutely irrational, but the levels that I'm watching here are, again, this hourly low, that Fibonacci support to hold there at the at 168, okay? That needs to hold. We can't close below that. And again, looking at the bulls trying to buy up this dip, guys. This is a pretty good sign, guys. So, little bit with more individuals getting excited from buying that from not wanting to short the dip down, that means that the shorts are going to have to cover, because again, guys, you have to look at what is the psychology of shorts right now. People that are trying to short right now at this moment, watching this show maybe. Well, if they're watching this show, they're probably not trying to enter into a short, which is smart. But what are people who are trying to enter into a short trying to think? This is what retail traders are thinking. They're like, oh my God, look at that massive volatility on the way down. Let me just crank that leverage bar all the way up and let me enter in my short because I just know it's going to keep going down. I mean, look how far it already went down. And what are they going to do? They're going to get liquidated. And when they get liquidated, they have to cover, they have to buy with that massive liquidity, or with that fairly significant position size, and then price moves back up more rapidly because now that's accelerating the bullish buying that is already taking place, guys. You know, hey, Ron Alexander, that is a great question, and I did want to go over here to Twitter, and here we go. Let's go to Raman of Binance. And shoot, here we go. And this was posted about 4 hours ago. So Yihan Wu of Bitmain posted this. This is a translation of what he says. So this is Jihan Wu's original tweet right here. And Jihan says, I have no intention to start a hash war with CSW. That's Dr. Craig Wright. Because if that's Fake Toshi, the guy who claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, and the guy behind the Bitcoin Cash SV split. He says, I have no intention to start a hash war with CSW because if I do, by relocating hash power from Bitcoin mining to Bitcash mining, BTC price will dump below yearly support. It may even breach 5,000. But since CSW is relentless, I am all in to fight till the death. All in to fight till the death. So, yeah. So that was posted 4 hours ago. Jian Wu says that. Okay. And where do we see Bitcoin price start to fall off the map? And every other altcoin follow it. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, guys. 4 hours ago. So, you guys see it? Does that make sense? Do we think that that's a reliable thing there? I mean, how much hashing power does ant pools and Bitmain miners have? They control a lot of hashing power, guys. 20 to 30% of the hashing power for Bitcoin. And he's saying, hey man, I mean, the way I read this, he says, I don't have an intention to start a hash war, but I'm all in it. Fight till the death. Fuck it. And the reason why is because actually, SV, the Bitcoin Cash SV side, has the hashing power. CoinGeek, BMG, and SV Pool, combined with the other miners that they claim are on their side, actually have over 51% of the hash, meaning that most likely that the Bitcoin Cash SV split will be the fork of Bitcoin Cash that it has the hashing power and therefore has the miners, because the miners have no allegiance. They don't give a fuck. They're just going to go to whatever's profitable to mine. Charlie Lee says, just buy XRP and dump fucking Bitcoin. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, guys, smash the like, man, or Bitcoin's gonna go down even further, guys. Jacob plays, man. Oh, good looking out, dude. Hey, DM me in the Discord, man. You get a tip, dude. So Moray says, isn't that considered as manipulation? I mean, as opposed to what though? As opposed to what? I mean, we're just seeing, not really, because it's not like manipulation would be, Jihan calling me and Jihan saying, all right, dude, check it out. You tell everybody that watches your show, to sell Bitcoin, right? Tell them to sell. And then, what we're going to do is we're going to put limit orders right below support, so that we can just buy up their liquidity, because they're suckers. All right, that would be manipulation. That would be actually like insider trading. Jihan Wu publicly making a statement that, hey, guys, and what's interesting about this is that the fact that he has to post something like that to say that he will go to war with Craig Wright over the hashing power tells me that Craig Wright isn't crazy when he claims that he does have the hashing power. Because if Craig Wright was just talking out of his ass and didn't have the hashing power, well, then why would Jihan respond to him in this fashion? Why would Jihan respond to him in this fashion? But the fact that Jihan is responding to him in this fashion, again, tells me that the CSW most likely does have the hashing power. And so what we're seeing, it's not manipulation. This is the market responding, most likely larger Bitcoin holders, responding to the fact that Bitcoin might become less profitable to mine. And because of that, you might see what this could be is actually miners dumping Bitcoin to kind of shore up for the length of time that hashing power might temporarily leave Bitcoin and move to Bitcoin Cash. And again, he called it though. He said if we move mining power away from Bitcoin, that makes it that means that price is going to dump because less people are going to be mining Bitcoin and providing less liquidity to the markets. So something to think about. But again, guys, just looking at Bitcoin on the 60-minute chart, looking at the 30-minute chart, guys, all right, already what did I say? Buy the fucking dip, guys. Now, again, keeping a real close eye here because 55.41, we go below this, and again, things start to not look good again because we're establishing a high volume node area, guys. We are establishing a high volume node area. This is good. This is what I like to see. I do feel kind of good that my initial ABC target. See, I had to change all this shit. But if you guys recall, go back and look at my video yesterday. Oh, no, I did. I had the ABC target right here. All right. And then we capitulated from there. Weak support. Yeah. And I did say that, guys. I did say, listen right here. Support of 6,400 does not hold, but volume is not here equals weak support, guys. And we blew right through that. We blew right through that because it was weak support, guys. So still looking for the 786 to hold, looking for that 55.35 level to hold, looking to not have a daily close below the low right now. Again, if we and just to trade with inside this bar is most likely what's going to happen. We're going to see what emerges out of this sideways period of accumulation. But again, on the hourly chart, we're already seeing people step in to buy the dip fairly significantly. So as long as they're able to keep price above this 5,500, I think that you are definitely looking to take profits from your short right now. And again, you can re-enter your short if price goes lower. But again, I think, again, buy the dip situation. All right. So let's break back to our original format for just a little bit. Looking at the chat right now, Craig is selling. Yep. BTC to hit 4,500, possibly. Hey, what happens to BTC? Please tell me. SG just go back a little bit earlier. Tomorrow it will be around 4,000. SG just woke up. Let's see. As long as XRP takes number 2, tomorrow BTC hopefully 7K. Yep, that's what I'd like to see. And XRP to USD. All right, guys. So again, if you got a chart request, make sure to put them in there. I will look at 5 requests after I do the daily things. And again, we've been on for 50 minutes now, and normally we're already fucking moving on to altcoins by now. But BTC has been so fantastically volatile and crazy to watch, guys. So again, I'll say it one more time, guys. Just one more time. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip with a stop loss. Okay. Ethereum USD, I pretty much feel the exact same way. Looking for that 1618 Fibonacci retracement level to hold right there. I did not mean to move that. Let's get that down and backtrack that up. Okay. So we can already see that recovery occurring a little bit on the 1 hour chart, which is again what's going to happen, guys. Price cannot infinitely move down. You definitely wanted to enter into these market conditions right here. Ah, Johnny. No, you didn't. It's like you're not even listening. And Ripple, same thing, guys. Capitulation below, but we're at my lower level where I said primary support, 45, 46 cents has to hold. The bulls have to hold this level. We have this really long, sharp spike down, long volume at the bottom of a slight downtrend. Again, this is a reversal situation to me. This is a very good reversal situation. So again, guys, looking at these longer time frames, as long as we're able to stay above these 12-hour lows, as long as we're able to stay above these really panic sold areas of 40 cents right here. So now on Ripple, this looks good to me, guys. This looks good, guys. So looking at longs dropping off, where are my shorts at? Yeah, again, Ripple shorts still fairly relatively low. And curling up right here to try to take advantage of this dip, but we seem to be hitting resistance. If we go over here and look at, I think I already, oh yeah. So here we go. Here's our Ethereum USD longs charts, and again we broke above this resistance, tested it as support, and then we whipped all the way up on our longs that got liquidated up here to my second level of resistance, and then we came back down. Currently Ethereum longs are testing the ascending trend line that we've been trading into, so we'll see how this plays out. Let's see here. So yeah, Ethereum longs still almost over twice as much as Ethereum shorts right now, guys, with price taking a dip down. So yeah, shorts stepping in to buy up this dip, but longs not deleveraging from their long position, guys. So is this kind of scary? Yeah, it is kind of scary, but whatever. It's not that scary if you look at the confidence of the long positions right here, guys. So again, this is not scary to me. When you start looking at sentiment data, you get a much clearer idea for what the market is likely to do. So yes, did longs take a little bit of a hit here? Yes, but we're just coming back to that ascending trend line of longs continuing to grow strong. We're still holding this resistance level right here. And again, shorts still are fairly low relative to the overall amount of Ethereum longs, guys. So that's fairly bullish to me. And you're seeing the reversal already occur, guys. You're already seeing it occur. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. These are all gorgeous reversal candles to me, guys. These are all areas where I really want to be buying in the marketplace. All right. So for Ripple, we're just going to be looking for that 45, 40 cent level to hold. Let's zoom down and see what we're looking at on the lower time frames. Yep, so we're right back into that area of high volatility. We had that stop loss hunt down to just snipe out liquidity in the lower areas right here. Fantastic, excellent. That's what I like to see. Short-term pullback already played out. And yeah, guys, so we're just going to be looking for these levels to hold, guys. I'm not seeing how there could be much more sellers in the marketplace. Same thing if we go over here and look at okay, hold on. So I just wanted to look at our sentiment on Ripple. So here's our XRP USD longs falling down to test this trend line. Have we broken through? Yes, but these things are fairly subjective, so we'll see where things play out. Let's compare XRP USD shorts. Silver Limey, the drop happened about 4 hours ago. Trading my BTC for rice, Jacob says. Oh, what a day. Just got back from work. 1200 absolute bottom. Yeah, that's like saying the dollar is the absolute, I don't know. I don't know. Morning, everybody. SG, thanks for joining us, man. Silver Limey, thanks for joining us this morning, man. Yeah, Charlie Lee, keep hodl. Don't sell your coins to Wall Street. I highly agree with that. I really do highly agree with that, man. Again, I've been talking about this for weeks. For those of you who have been following the show, I said this is not how markets bottom. We are going to experience a capitulation level style downslide potentially to 5,500. I mean, literally, the word 5,500 has come out of my mouth like 19 times, dude. Again, guys, I'm not the kind of man that's not going to say I told you so, but yeah, I told you so. Okay, so shorts, going to make them nice and red. All right. So yeah, so where are we looking at shorts right here? We got to turn off percentage. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, still, Ripple longs still like 3 times as high as Ripple shorts. And we did see a pretty massive deleveraging of longs right here, but that's fine. We are still in this nice, healthy ascending kind of channel right here. And we did see that longs were overextended. We got the sell signal on the Fisher transform. Stochastic told us that longs were oversold. And now we've fallen fairly quickly back down into overbought territory. Every time this has happened in the past on the stochastic, the longs have picked back up again. All right, so we're just looking for confluence in the marketplace. And again, shorts seem to be hitting the resistance level right here. So we'll see if that resistance can get broken on the shorts. Again, price responding fairly in line with this as the longs fall off. Again, we've had this nice healthy breathing movement. And again, we're going to see if this trend line can hold on the longs. Okay, but still, this is still more bullish than bearish, guys, because you know, yes, did longs deleverage on Ripple? More so than they deleveraged on Ethereum? Yes, they did. But the reason why is that as an altcoin, Ripple is more volatile and people are generally using higher levels of leverage. So I'm probably assuming that the reason this was such a drastic move on the altcoins, the reason it was facilitated with more volatility, is again, the markets are of course following Bitcoin price action, but simultaneously with that higher level of leverage on a more volatile asset like an altcoin as opposed to something like Bitcoin, you're going to get liquidations, which is going to accelerate price down. And as we were looking at BitMEX Rect earlier, we can see that that was the case. So Litecoin, looking at our sentiment data on Litecoin. All right, so sentiment data on Litecoin, man, those shorts are super, super, super low on Litecoin, guys. What the fuck, dude? People did not drastically step in to snag up this dip on Litecoin, guys. That is absolutely crazy. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us, man. Listen, I know that I'm slacking in the premium today. Again, I talked about my daughter got her flu shot yesterday, and so I'm kind of waking up to this and dealing with it as well. Started getting the notifications coming in just a few hours ago. Everything going absolutely insane. Yeah. So again, I've been talking for about an hour, but yeah, generally my and I did make a quick post just now in the Signal channel, but I said buy the dip, guys. Still looking. Again, I'm recommending, and again, take this however you want for the live stream. When it comes to the premium channels, we'll get a little bit more nitty gritty. I am going to be putting out more convincing targets, and again, it's hard, trying to balance having to do the live show with having the Signals channel, but we try to do our best. Still tentatively looking at picking up some altcoin positions, but as long as these bottoms hold here, guys, as long as these daily bottoms hold here, and again, we've got that pretty much that 786 extension on the fib extension right here. So again, that's kind of our last hurrah. I said buy the fucking dip. Looking for price to have a nice bounce right here, as we already saw. Again, I've been talking for a while about having the cojones to aggressively market buy when you see price on strong volatility and momentum down. Looking at sentiment data, actually looks quite bullish. Pretty much across the board, especially on Litecoin right here. Litecoin sentiment data on Litecoin actually looks pretty goddamn bullish. Now, again, I think the smartest thing to do, John, just to repeat, is to have hedged positions. So using our dual BitMEX accounts, you can open up at this point in the marketplace. If you miss the movement, probably the best thing to do is just to sit on your hands and wait. But if you want to hedge your Bitcoin position, you can open up a 1x short on Bitcoin to hedge against the possibility of price continuing to move down. And if price moves back up, you can remove from that because you won't have lost any money because your money is appreciating at the same level that it is going away. And that is how we can preserve our capital, guys. So we did fall. Here we go, guys. All we really did, so here's that compound fulcrum pattern that we have been trading into. We were trading in that compound fulcrum for pretty much all of the year, guys. So here's that descending trend line. And look where we fell down to, guys. Look where we fell down. We fell down and broke through it. So are we going to hit this as resistance? So our next level of resistance, guys, again, we got to make it above this 618 at 57.50, and that seems to correspond fairly nicely with our descending trend line that was that was acting as resistance pretty much all year long. And so now we're going to see if that is going to continue to act as resistance now that we've broken down within that channel. But again, things are looking a little bit positive to me at the moment in time. This looks pretty darn good. Big indecision candle, big indecision doji, big indecision doji. Yeah. So we'll see how far we can ride this bounce up, guys. Again, we can see how far we'll ride this bounce up. And as long as these bottoms hold at 55.37, guys, 55.45, all right, we will just see how this plays out, guys. But again, if you're not already in position, there is going to be another trade. You can sit on your hands and wait. And if the only thing you're concerned about is hedging the value of your Bitcoin right now, just open up a 1x short, guys. Safest thing to do at this point in time. XRP. Chica 51, man. I feel you, man. All right, so let's just look at Litecoin real quick. Litecoin again fell right back down again. Here, I don't make this stuff up, guys. So here's that 1618 retracement at 41.91. I said bulls have to hold price for a breakout to occur. The bulls were not able to hold. That's the last thing that I said like 4 or 5 days ago on Litecoin, and we fell through 618 and we fell through the 786. And once we fell through the 786, we knew we were looking for price to go significantly lower. We're able to close above it. We're unable to close. We close below it here. We're unable to close above it. We find it as resistance, and then we break through the channel right here. I was expecting us to go down to the channel. That's what I said right here. Not in position. If we violate the 786, price will fall down to the bottom, and that's what we did. The channel bottom was not able to hold as support, and we crashed all the way down to that 1618 level. All right. And again, guys, Fisher Transform giving us beautiful signals on the 12-hour chart here, guys. Beautiful signals. Told us to buy here. Told us to sell here. Telling us the price is moving down and when we're here. telling us the price is moving up when we're here. I mean, there's not a better oscillator out there than the Fisher Transform, guys. Go get yourself a Fisher Transform. Find yourself somebody that loves themselves like the Fisher Transform loves the Fisher Transform, guys. All right, so we got to go over here and look at Bitcoin Cash. All right, so tightening wedge pattern, we were able to break out, hold our initial support, came back up and retested the initial support. That was the last play on Bitcoin Cash. And then we just absolutely broke down past this last level of support. And then we were looking for a potential bounce, which we did see off this 12-hour candle, off the resistance turn support. And we broke down all the way to the lower of the channel bottom. But again, seeing some nice buying of the dip, guys. So again, this is good trading right here. When you're buying here and selling up here, guys, that's scalping, dude. That's scalping at another degree of efficiency. I mean, that's a 7% play right there. 10x leverage, you're talking about a 70% trade in an hour. I mean, this is fantastic stuff, guys. This is just trading 101. The bulls turned into cows and walked away. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the moon boys crashing. Oh, man, dude. That's funny, guys. Hey, you guys are awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys, if you like what you see. All right. So going over and looking at sentiment data for Bitcoin Cash. So these are the shorts on Bitfinex, guys, and here's the longs. Yeah, so Bitfinex price on Bitcoin Cash is kind of crazy right now. So we've had longs and shorts all-time highs, and now we have falling interest in Bitcoin Cash. So we've got our almost at a 50-50 ratio, but the shorts still in dominance on Bitcoin Cash, and the shorts did end up winning out right here. The shorts got absolutely wrecked here, pretty much in this area because shorts were picking up, and so the shorts finally wore out because the longs were not able to continue this upwards movement, guys. So again, longs and shorts on Bitcoin Cash still not at all-time highs anymore, falling probably fairly drastically, guys. So again, I'm not touching Bitcoin Cash until after the fork, and we can kind of get some better price action in there right now. Now, again, just looking at the raw TA on the chart, guys, this doesn't look too terribly bad, but I'm going to see if we're going to be range bound back inside this channel, and then we'll see if we can get a break to the upside. We'll see if the 786 holds, because that's not actually too bad at that 462 and 30 cents. The fact that that held the way that it did. But yeah, Fisher Transform giving us some fairly strong divergence here. So again, I'm not in position on Bitcoin Cash until we see the hard fork play out and we really figure out what the hell's going on. Maybe Jihan and them can stop with their goddamn shenanigans, guys. Going back to Bitcoin, got to keep our eye on this baby, guys. Oh my God, I've been doing this show for almost an hour and 10 minutes, and I said, like back here, I said buy the dip, guys. I said buy the dip. I said buy the dip. So we're going to see how much of a bounce we can get out of this, and then we'll reevaluate. That's the only way we can do this, guys. We had this massive volume. The buying volume was more powerful. Then we had a little bit of an attempt to sell, and then we've got a little bit less volume moving upwards, guys. So again, we'll just see. Price should not have a whole lot of resistance moving up here. The reason why is because there's no more sellers left to sell. They already shot their goddamn bullets. Now, does that mean I think that we're going to see just a V movement upward to new all-time highs? No, I'm expecting for us to move up. Let's see what happens when we hit this fulcrum level right here. Let's see what happens when we hit this trend line. Let's see what happens when we hit this support level right here. Right here. Let's see what happens when we get above this area of volume, guys. But again, I'm pretty confident. Because looking at that 30-minute chart, guys, here's the resistance right here, guys. Above here, above 57.43, very low volume, guys. Very low volume. And low volume nodes act like train tracks, guys. Price likes to zoom right through high volume node area or low volume node areas as opposed to high volume node areas. DT, hey, from Malta, man. Hey, coming live from the blockchain capital of the world. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream, man. We appreciate it. Let's see, because SNTR have a big conference tomorrow in Moscow with government and big guys at Gazprom. Interesting. Atomic Stag says, howdy, thanks for streaming through the madness. Hey, no problem, guys. What do you think about SNTR? Putin coin. I don't really know too much about SNTR. Not gonna lie. You know, Atomic Stag, I was looking at VeChain. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. Power of the Ichimoku, guys. Power of the Ichimoku, guys. There's Chainlink. We were looking at Chainlink, and we got that bounce off the conversion line. I'll tell you, man, people are link crazy, dude. People are link crazy. They said pullbacks are illegal. There's so many people shilling link right now on Twitter. It's fucking crazy. Ethereum Classic had that same bottom event, guys. Probably seeing it on a lot of the altcoins, guys. Komodo, see, once all the sellers are exhausted, guys, there's not a whole lot to stop price from moving up, guys. And PXS holding up real strong, guys. Decred holding up real strong too, guys. Stellar Lumens. All right, starting to feel validated on Stellar Lumens. Starting to feel validated on Stellar Lumens, guys. I said yesterday, guys, looking for that conversion line to hold. We've got that Kumo cloud bounce. That's exactly where we bounced. Absolutely good. Absolutely beautiful. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, guys. You know, this might move up. You know, I want to see the traditional, I want to see Bitcoin and Ripple and Ethereum kind of like figure out their shit and give us some clear insight and direction. Again, most likely the move to the upside, guys, but this is probably a great opportunity just in the short term to take some good bounces off these altcoins, which have just sold off massively, guys. When sellers exhaust themselves, there's nothing to really stop price from moving up. All right. So we're going to take a look at... no. Okay. So we were looking at VeChain. We were looking at VeChain for a potential entry. Jesus Christ. I am so sick of that left price scale, man. Really sick of it. Ichimoku is not going to help us out right here. So yeah, we were looking at VeChain for a potential entry. And yeah, what I had said was looking for that 786 to see if it holds, which again, we're seeing some good support right there. Where's the volume at on this bad baby mamma jamma? Now we're in that low volume node area, which makes this a pretty high risk move, guys. Again, I am pretty, I'm still pretty speculative about a lot of these altcoins. And again, we've had a fairly rough week, market turning against us right now. We've fallen out of the value area here on VeChain, on Binance. And again, we're in this low volume node area, guys. And price tends to move fairly rapidly through low volume node areas. Now, it looks like we are trying to get a bounce off the 786, which does look pretty good. And we've got resistance above us at 155. So if price were to pull around right here, we could see that short-term bounce from current price to 155, which is a nice little 10% bounce. So that does not look like a bad buy. We've got this descending trend line right here. And it looks like price attempted to make a failed breakout of that ascending trend line. And it's a tightening wedge. All right. So there we go, guys. We got a tightening wedge, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 taps. That's a definitely valid trend line right there, guys. We had this failed breakout. Generally, when you have a failed breakout and the resistance turns support of the trend line fails, you generally do drop all the way back to the bottom of the channel. But the bulls definitely giving it a good go, guys. And we had falling volume into consolidation, all right, which makes sense. Haven't seen the sideways movement that I like to see for a consolidation period, and now we're seeing volume pick up on the sell. Fisher transform not giving us the buy signal right here, guys, but again, look at this critical level right here on the Fisher transform. You know, this level right here at about negative 2.2 on the Fisher transform, we do get a little bounce every time we hit that level, guys. So again, VeChain, like a lot of the alts right now, does not look like a bad attempt stab right here, guys. We already had that stop loss hunt down in this low volume node area. But again, altcoins really worry me right now, guys, because so much is going on in the traditional, not in the traditional markets, but in the larger cap coins that you're really, if you're trading altcoins right now, small position sizes, hedge your risk, guys. Small position sizes, tight stops, hedge your risk, guys. Take profits when they come, because I don't think we're going to see massive 30% runs out of this quite yet. We could be setting up for that, but we can always wait until we see the trend change, and then there's still plenty of time to enter into the trend, guys. You don't have to take wild risks with your capital and start slugging everything in. Let's see, you're looking at the chat. Check out 0x. Yeah, man, 0x. I looked at 0x last night on the show, and 0x looked like god awfulness to me, man. Thoughts on Litecoin? I'm going to assume your name is pronounced Yorner. Hopefully I get that right. I looked at Litecoin earlier. Again, Litecoin looks honestly like really pretty gosh darn bullish, honestly. So Bitcoin right here, running into a little bit of resistance right where I thought we would, right there. All right, at the top of the high value area. All right, so let's just see if we can hold that 56.62, 56.52, which is really where the volume is being transacted right now, guys. So let's just continue to see what kind of a bounce we can get from this, guys. Again, tight stops, guys, if you're playing these movements. All right, yeah, so yeah, we could see a potential bounce right here. Again, looking for that resistance at that 236, so that's where I would potentially be setting a target here at 157. And anything below either, well, we have to set your risk to reward ratio. So let's say you're entering right here. And let's say that you're targeting that 155 area, all right? Well, you have to make it worth your while. So your stop has to at least be right below that trend line, guys. And that's just, it's just spooky business, man. That's spooky business. But yeah. Yeah, small capital, man. Small capital. 4-hour chart. Let's look at the 1-hour chart there on the old V chain. Just wait for this little bit of a pullback, man. Let's see what happens, because we had a pretty big, massive sell-off, and then we had the buying come in and step in to pick it up. That's typically pretty bullish. Let's just see if that trend line holds and look to pick it up a little bit lower to here if you wanted to enter, and that would let you be able to set your stop maybe like right here. That would be great. And then you can set your stop much tighter. You've already had the stop loss on. If you start experiencing multiple ones, that's fine. I mean, maybe you could pick up like 10% of a small position size here. Again, you have to be out. And then you're going to look to add like the majority of what you would normally add. But again, I'm recommending small position sizes here, guys. You know, things are just so volatile and crazy, dude. You start slugging money into this stuff, you're going to lose money more often than not. You can wait for a strong trend to establish and hop into a strong trend. All right, so looking at 0x as requested, we did look at it on the show last night. All right, so let's start. Let's just take the run-up data. Okay. PVR calculate here, guys. Okay, so yeah, again, having a lot of value transacted right here. We've got low volume nodes below us, low volume nodes above us, guys. So we go to the VPVR. Let's jut that out a little bit so we can see what we're talking about. And now let's see if Ichimoku can help us out whatsoever now. Get rid of that annoying lagging span. Yeah, everything obviously curling down fairly drastically. And this is kind of what we thought. We thought 0x was going to just drop down into oblivion. We had the stop loss hunt below the value area into this low volume node area, and then finally found support at the top of this high value node area. Not too bad. So again, if I were coming into here, again, man, a lot of these altcoins are still terrifying me right now, guys. You know, trying to buy the bottom on these altcoins has typically not worked out well for us right now in this market condition. Why? Because things can always drop lower, guys. I think it's probably better. I mean, listen, if you guys want to take speculative bets, that's fine. Start stocking up on your altcoin bags, guys. But I like to preserve my capital, and I like to wait and make sure that I can catch nice, good movements. Now, this is a pretty bullish reversal candle right here. This is a pretty nice candle. You can see the price is already beginning to move up. But again, I'm just not sold on these things, man. This is a natural reaction that you're going to have when you see price move down fairly strongly on high volume. Everything's going to have a little bit of a bounce recovery, guys. So again, we're going to have to wait, and we're going to have to wait for Bitcoin to figure out what it's doing and potentially move sideways, and then we can start really seeing those impressive movements from some of these altcoins, guys. But the ones that I would be interested in snagging up are probably not 0x at this point in time. Chainlink still continuing to run. Very nice. Ethereum Classic seeing some nice movement, guys. We had a pretty insane movement right here. Back up into this area where I was interested. Not bad. Let's see here. Komodo having a nice bounce after a stop loss hunt into the low volume node area. Yeah. That's a pretty good sign. We start getting above this high right here, and we can be tentative and just ride these up as high as we can ride them up, guys. Just keep them stops super tight, guys. For those of you, I recommend using like 3 commas and a trailing stop. Fantastic feature, guys, if you guys want to enhance your trading over there. Jacob Play says, BTC, buy the crash. All right, I will take a few more requests, guys, but I got to pause for the cause and pay some bills, guys. So what you need to do is head on over to krakencryptocurrency.com. Thank you guys for watching. And you want to click the most important button on this page, which is join the community. That's going to bring you to our Discord, where you can have one-on-one conversations with traders. You can share your charts. You can get feedback on your charts. You can get some good advice. You can follow along with our 1-2 free weekly signals. You can utilize some of the services that we have there. We do fun stuff, guys. We try to have some fun. If you guys like what you see and when you want to keep the show on the air, guys, Scott worked hard on the logo. Scott worked hard on the merch store, guys. Make sure to head over here to the merch store. Pick yourself up a t-shirt. Pick yourself up a ball cap. Got a lady that you love, pick her up a shirt. We'd really appreciate it, guys. If you are interested in upping your trading skills to the next level, you can follow along with our premium signals and mentorship program. See what we have to offer, guys. And if you just want to drop us a line, make sure to just fill out our Contact Us form or drop us an email at contact@krakencryptocurrency.com, guys. All right. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. We still have a Veterans Day discount. So if you are an active service member or a veteran, one veteran will get a free 3-month subscription to the Premium Signals and Mentorship Program, and the other veterans will get a discount as well, 20% discount. And right now, Gabriel from X42 Project has generously donated 1,000 X42, so the next 100 subscribers, it's actually down to 88 now. So the next 88 subscribers will get 10 X42, which is anywhere from $10 to $15 based on current market price. And again, that coin continues to rise in value, guys. Exciting project, guys. Go check out X42 on StartX. So that's a 20% discount as well. Really could be a 50%, 100%, 200% discount if the value of the coin goes up significantly, as I expect that it will. So hold on, I wanted to go back to Coin Farm Online because that's going to be our best resource for seeing what price is going to be doing on BitMEX. Last 1 minute, superiority to the longs. BitMEX price recovering fairly nicely, continuing to run. We see that longs and shorts ratio was unstable, guys. When we started, it was 58-42. Now it's coming back a little bit. Shorts still in the dominance, but they're going to start getting liquidated, guys. Bam, last 30 minutes, guys, since we've been on air. We've seen a lot of shorts still pick up, guys, but the longs are still coming in to buy it up, guys. Superiority still to the shorts, or yeah, superiority still to the shorts at 56 minutes, guys. Or 56%, my bad. Again, these are the positions in the marketplace where I go long from. Shorts overextended. Shorts overextended. So we're just still going to see how much of a bounce we can get from here, guys. See what happens when we hit these resistance levels. We already hit this once, came back down. Are we going to break it? Are we going to go up into this compound fulcrum? That's what I'm looking for us to see. Atomic Stag, thank you for watching, man, and thank you for your service, man. We appreciate it. I got to pause for the cause, man. I've been doing this for a while. All right. So let's take a look at we were looking at Zem last night, guys. We were saying that Zem looked pretty good. What did we say last night about Zem? We said that we were watching for the bounce off the Kumo support, and really I drew this line and said I would be interested in entering in here at the top of the high value node area. Would have been a pretty good entry, guys, just on this bounce back. All right, so we did see the breakout of the consolidation range. We came up and hit the target that would have been plotted out once we broke out. 786 rejected us. That was to be expected, and now we've come back down, tested the 618 in proximity, which also corresponds with the Kumo cloud, and we're continuing to move upwards from here most likely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulse. Be pretty good, guys. So Zem, listen, guys, the markets are looking good, guys. I'm not going to sit here and spread FUD, fear, and doubt, guys. You know, things to me are looking pretty nice right now, guys. But you just want to be careful because we've seen this before. We've seen this before, and we've been slapped around before. And these markets are insane, and a lot of crazy, crazy shit can happen. I'm not trying to lead you astray. I don't want you guys to lose all your fucking money. And it's so easy to do, especially if you're over exuberant and you step into something like a highly leveraged Bitcoin trade, especially if you're trying to take it to the downside right now, guys. Just be careful out there, man. Just be careful out there. Continuing to watch BTC. So let's actually get in here. Sorry, this looks a little crazy. There was our 13. So where are we looking at right here, guys? Well, we're probably going to also have strong resistance from the 618 and the 786 Fibonacci. It's a massive, massive movement, guys, in just a period of 15 minutes. So from 6,000 to 5865, from 5861 down to 5800, and then obviously 5800 down to 5642. And now we see the market moving sideways in that consolidation period, guys. That is kind of what we want to see. And then we can kind of see where price is going to go from here. Cool. Talked about this stab down to 5,500 for a while, guys. Talked about this stab. Already had a $200 recovery almost. So this looks pretty good to me. Now entering into this sideways chop action right here. Good to see. Falling volume, which is what we want to see in a period of accumulation. Good. Keeping our eye on Coin Farm online, guys. Keeping our eye on Coin Farm. Listen, shorts continue to drop down, guys. Longs continue to pick up. This is good. The more this happens, the more shorts or the more longs that we're getting in. That means the more shorts are going to get liquidated or not liquidated, but have to cover to exit their positions. As they cover, it accelerates the rapid movement of price up. BTC already at 57.16 on Coinbase. Only at 56.61, so still trading at a discount on XBT, guys. So not a bad time to enter into a long because you're going to be receiving the funding benefit as well. All right, let's see here. Checking out the chat. Johnny Boy Crypto says he needs some coffee. I feel you. John Teeter, thanks for joining the stream, saying all eyes are on Ethereum right now. Let's see what Ethereum's doing. I mean, these charts look pretty gosh darned identical. All right, yeah, got some resistance from that high value area right here. And now we've got some pretty strong support right here at the point of control in the value area that we're seeing right here. I'm liking it. Sorry, this is probably hurting your guys' eyes. There we go. All right, yeah, where we get our sell signal on that Fisher transform right there. Buy signal right here, guys. Buy signal right here. We broke above the 0 line. We're able to top above the 0 line right here. This is pretty good as long as we stay in this like upward ascension right here as opposed to this downward ascension. This lets us know that price is in a positive cycle of the wave. Price is holding the point of control right here, guys. We've got strong support right here at the point of control. Still looking for price to move to hold that support. We're entering into that period of sideways consolidation on falling volume. This is what we want to see. We establish a consolidation range, see if we're in accumulation or distribution. So let's Wyckoff this baby out, man. Selling climax. All right, really the selling climax, the volume occurs here. Selling climax, automatic rally. Potential tests of supply. To these low value areas. See if we get a spring. See if we get a spring below support. And then see if we can't get that breakout. It's fairly subjective, but that's just a very simple, basic Wyckoff pattern right there. We'll have a test for supply right here. We'll have a retest, and then we'll have possibly a spring, last point of supply, and then price can continue to move up. So yeah, guys, look to accumulate these dips right here, guys. Look to accumulate on these dips. And again, be very cautious if we start going down here below support. But you want to be cautious about having your stop right below support because then you're just going to get stop loss hunted out, guys. That's why I say the best thing to do is hedge. APBT International says, what about Encash and VeChain? Well, we just took a look at VeChain. We can take a look at, and we were just looking at NEM right here. So yeah, we have this long period of consolidation. All right. So where's our selling climax? Kind of right here is where we see our selling climax. Automatic rally. Is this a test for supply? Stop loss out down into the low value area? Highly likely, guys. This is where, again, this is where I like to enter into the market. When we have a massive stab down on high liquidity, on high volume. Nice big reversal candle letting you know bulls are buying up the dip. Below support, everybody getting stop loss hunted out. And that's when the markets can begin to move up, guys. Again, you want to be careful, guys. Stochastic oversold, or RSI and MFI oversold. Fisher Transform oversold. Not getting the buy cross on the Fisher Transform yet. Price starting to recover nicely from this, but you want to be careful on these altcoin movements. The reason why, because yes, this is the highest risk, highest reward area to enter into the marketplace, but highest risk because, well, it's not the highest risk. Highest risk is trying to long the top and short the bottom. I mean, because yeah, you now have an area on these altcoins, guys, when you're looking at, you now have areas where you can set your stop. All right. You know, have a fairly good idea of where you can set your stop because you already had that capitulation level event, guys. Again, I just would like to see, if you guys want to have that attitude about altcoins like we're filling our bags at the absolute bottom. I mean, the problem that I have with that is that that's exactly what people said. That's exactly what people said here and here and here. And, you know, because price can always go lower, man. Price can always go lower. Now, Nucleus Vision actually doesn't look as crazy as the other ones because we did seem to hit a bottom here. And then every time we hit that bottom, we pretty much respected it and had a little bit of a respectable run. I mean, we had a 70% run, and then we had a 30% run, and then we had another 30% run. And now we've stop loss hunted down below support. Each time getting strong resistance from the baseline or the Kumo cloud in this case. And we do see the cloud starting to tighten up a little bit, but it's not curling, it's not turning to the upside. It's not the most bullish thing that I want to see. And again, all the volume is now above us in this accumulation range. Pretty much right here. Yeah, guys. So counter trend trading strategies, man. Counter trend trading strategies. Speculative entries on these big red candles. You can set your stop below them. That's why I like this method. You've got good upside potential. You've got less downside potential. Just depends on your time preference and your patience, guys. But just be aware. The price can always go lower. How are we doing? Where is BitMEX? All right, here we go. Here's where we're sitting right now, guys. Sideways consolidation at the point of control right here. So we had our selling climax, automatic rally, test for supply, let's see here, demand test. Let's see if we can get a spring. Let's see if we can get a spring here, guys. If we see a spring and then a movement back up, last point of supply, and then break. But again, this consolidation period can play out a few different ways, guys. This could be the spring right here. This could be the selling climax, and this could be the spring. So we might not fall back down again that low because we already had the bottom, and then we had the test for supply below it. So yeah, guys, watching the low time frames, looking to accumulate these dips. Looking to accumulate these dips, guys. That seems to me the smartest possible option right now in this market cycle. All right. So Encash. Yeah, that's what I think about Encash. Pretty much the same thing. As most of these other altcoins, guys. You can take these stabs down. But just be careful, man. Just be careful. Let's put it this way. Let's say you normally enter a position with $1,000. Enter into a position with $300. 33% of what you normally enter into. So $3,333.33 or $333.33. If price goes against you, say you have your stop down here, okay, well, you've only lost 10 to 12% of $300, so you've lost 30 bucks, okay? But that is your accepted risk level for your $1,000. That's 1 to 3%, all right? That's your accepted risk level. And your upside potential is greater, and you can begin adding to your position as price moves in your favor, okay? Hey, Patrick Carr, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. What's the best coin to hold? I mean, long-term, Bitcoin. Short-term, Litecoin's looking pretty bullish. Ripple was looking pretty good. So here we are. BTC on the 30-minute chart. Retesting our lows here. All right, don't freak out, everybody. Don't panic. Head back over to Coin Farm, see what's going on with our longs and shorts. All right, shorts continuing to battle it out. People are still afraid. It's all right. It's to be expected. Looking at the last 30 minutes, no significant movements, except for some longs here. Some longs here. Oh, shorts picking up right now. We can see that right here. These are all 1 minute ticks, guys. These are all 1 minute ticks. The most accurate data we can see in the market right now. Shorts picking up. Price might move down a little bit from here. Longs picking up to match it, though. Longs picking up to buy the dip. Whales are watching the channel, guys. Good looking out. Longs overpowering. Oh, we see the battle. We see the battle. We see the battle, guys. What's going on in the price? Yep. Yep. Stepping in to buy the dip, guys. Stepping in to buy the dip. Stepping in to buy that dip, baby. I like it. The next major support for Bitcoin. Well, if you just want to look at volume, so 55.11 was our last support for the bull run. So getting below that, I mean, honestly, the next major support is 5,000 per volume, 4,900 per volume. Yeah, 4,980. 4,980 to 4,500, guys, would be the next major support for Bitcoin looking at volume. You can see that below here, look, what do we got here, guys? Hopefully you guys can see this on the chart. Look at this huge gap in volume right here. Below 54.78 to the top of 4,800, 4,868 is just a gap of like almost no volume, which means not a lot of buying and selling was conducted in that area. So we're not expecting a lot of buying and selling to be conducted in an area in the future, because what that's telling us is it's not an area that individuals are interested in transacting in. All right. Just not an area that individuals are overly excited about transacting in that area. Individuals are interested in transacting at this area right here, this massive here, 6,400, which was our point of control. People were very interested in buying at 4,258, and then obviously anywhere below sub $3,000 levels, guys. And you can see here's an example of that low volume node area. We have a high value area, and then we have a gap in volume, and price just shoots right through. Price just shoots right through until we hit a high value area, and that's where we consolidate for a little bit. So we're trying to establish a high value area at current price right now, guys. But below, guys, below, not a lot below us, guys. Not a lot below us. Now, there is always the opportunity for a stop loss hunt below into the low value area, but we're already kind of seeing that, guys. We're already kind of seeing it, and what we're seeing is that price attempt to pick up at the bottom of the high value area. So this makes sense to me, guys. And that's why I say that buying the dip can be profitable in this strategy, because there's not going to be a whole lot of sellers left to continue to move price down. And if price does move down, you can set your stop loss in such a way at 5,400 that then you can take advantage of the movement downwards. All right. So coming in for a little bit of a test here, guys. Let's go look at our sentiment data, and then I'm going to look at Mile High Freedom wants me to check out Bitcoin Diamond. And we'll talk a little bit more about BTC. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I've got to respond to a Primo member right now. So just hold tight for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. And we're back, guys. Hey, that's what you get with the premium signals and one-on-one mentorship program, guys. You get me pausing the live stream to answer your question. Oh, man. All right, so looking at requests. All right, sweet. All right. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Scott. All right, looking at what's going on here, guys. All right. So Bitcoin Diamond, BTC, and Litecoin. We'll continue to watch this fantastic stuff as we move along. Thanks for welcoming me back, guys. It's been a heck of a morning, guys. Yes. Oh, geez, look at BTC USD testing those lows, guys. Testing those lows. What's going on with Coin Farm, guys? Recalculating. All right. Long's giving it the college try, man. People still afraid, guys. Retail traders stepping in to short the dip, guys. This is where we're seeing retail step in, pushing it back up to 56%. A lot of longs, guys. A lot of people trying to buy the dip. Somebody's on the wrong side of this trade, guys. Somebody's on the wrong side of this trade. So what did we just say here? All right, here, what did we look for? We looked for a possible test of supply right here, guys. Looked for a test of supply. Guys should be buying these dips, man. They're not going to keep happening. They're not going to keep happening like this. See what's going on with Bitcoin Cash. There we go. Yeah, there we go, guys. We had that capitulation here. Had the selling climax. Automatic rally. spring, test of supply, however you want to call it. All right. Bitcoin Cash sideways. In accumulation, guys. A lot of things look like they're accumulating. There we go. There's that BitMEX baby. Buying the dip. Whales are watching the show, guys. I'm moving the markets with my mind. Jay Constant, man. Yeah, you're not the first person to say about, to talk about Binance. Now, listen, I have, here's what I recommend. Go get the Binance desktop app. I'm not having any problems with the Binance desktop app right now. I mean, I'm logged into Binance right now on the desktop app. I mean, I'm looking at it right here. I'm looking at it right here. Yeah, and I'm not recommending that you panic sell all your crypto either. But you do what you feel comfortable with if you just want to breathe and be out of the markets. But more than likely, there's not a whole lot of sellers left in the market to continue pushing this price down, especially if you guys are listening to some sound advice like I think I like to provide. All right, so Vincent... Vincent Evans says, bro, what do you think about Litecoin? I bought it at $53 and I got 15K into it. All right, well, let's go take a look at Litecoin. So, all right. Well, so, I would recommend you subscribe to this channel because right here I said that bulls have to hold this level for a price break to occur. I said not in position. If we violate the 786, then we're going to go back down and test the channel bottom. We broke through the channel bottom and down to the 1618, which I had plotted out. So yeah, what do I think about Litecoin? I think in the short term right now, well, according to the Fisher transform, we're not oversold yet. So Litecoin, however, though, looking at sentiment data, I already said does look pretty good, guys. That's over here. Oh, come on now. All right. So here's our Litecoin longs. Okay. Here's our Litecoin longs, respecting the 786 Fibonacci retracement level on Bitfinex. And shorts not really stepping in to snag up the dip, guys. So Litecoin longs, I mean, just drastically higher, guys. I mean, more than twice as high as the longs. So the longs obviously did begin deleveraging on this movement downwards. And then right here, we see that a lot of longs got liquidated, obviously. But the shorts haven't significantly stepped in to pick up the dip either. So again, we do see a spike in shorts right here. But yeah, Litecoin shorts really low, man. Litecoin shorts really low and look like they're reversing, which means that shorts are likely to potentially move up. But again, shorts still trading in this strong downtrend, guys. Shorts still continuing to fall off the map on Litecoin. And if we compare that over here with Litecoin longs, again, what looks like a healthier trend, guys? Let's draw the line of best fit. All right. Broke down out of that channel. So Litecoin longs in a nice healthy uptrend here, guys. Litecoin longs in a nice healthy uptrend and have been since June, guys. People have been increasing overall their Litecoin longs. This lets me know that overall the market is still extremely bullish on our large cap coins right here. But I know what information you're wanting to get. 42.71. You're down quite a bit. What do I think? You're down 20%. That's nothing for cryptocurrency. All right. And just watching for that bottom to hold, guys. Look how many people stepped in to buy that dip. Again, this is Coinbase data right here. That's a beautiful reversal candle right there on the good old Litecoin. Tell you guys, big recovery on Litecoin right here. 12% movement on BitMEX. Fan-fucking-tastic, dude. Fantastic, dude. Fantastic movement. I mean, right back to where we started on Litecoin. Litecoin up, we reverse into a downtrend, and then we have that stop below support. Yeah, so support here, support here, support here, stop loss hunt below support. Typically the area where the market drastically moves backwards up, guys. So now we're hitting that support as resistance, coming back into the high value area. We just rolled through these train tracks, guys, of the low volume nodes, guys. That's why you always want to set your stops, not below support per se, but below. You want to look at the volume, guys. You want to look at the volume, guys. Yeah, sleep at the wheel. I mean, yeah, who sells at these prices, man? It's too late. I mean, it's never too late to sell. Listen, price can go lower. Let me qualify that with some just traditional information, guys. But listen, like price does not just infinitely move down. We move down in waves and cycles, guys. So again, if you really want to get out of your position, ideally, look, you can just go to BitMEX and open up a 1x short to hedge against your position. All right. And then if price begins to continue to move in your favor, well, you can reduce your 1x short and add to your position to preserve your capital. And again, that's the recommendation that I've made like literally 5 times on this show. If you don't know what to do, okay, well then you can always just go over and open up a small leverage short, like a 1x short for your position size, and you will cease losing money. I mean, you will lock your USD value in at and then you can be, or, you know, alternatively, you can go open up a long and short position for equal amounts of your capital and add to the winning one. I mean, this is how the professionals do it, guys. This is how the professionals do it. So once we fell below this high value, the high value area on Bitcoin, traders would have been adding to their short positions and reducing their long positions. And now at these lower prices, traders are going to be reducing from their short position and adding to their long position. If price continues to fall below here, they'll begin reducing from their long position and adding to their short position. Yeah, Litecoin looks really good. Sentiment looks fantastic on Litecoin, actually. Yeah, sentiment looks really good on Litecoin. I mean, look at the shorts. Super low, dude. Super low shorts. Bulls holding it up, baby. Bulls holding it up. Shorts picking it up. Retail traders continuing to pile into their shorts. Let's see here. OFAX says, is it too late for short? Yes. Yes, if you miss the movement, it's too late for the short. Now again, just repeat myself again. If you want to open up a 1x short to hedge your position in Bitcoin, that's fine. That's not a dumb move. That's a smart move. But again, these are the areas where I want to be buying in the marketplace, guys. These are not the areas where I want to be selling. It makes no sense, guys. You're just doing exactly what institutional money wants you to do. Let's see here. Quincy Roll says, we all getting played. They took 20 billion out and dropped. Now we buy back in, giving them more money. Well, that's potentially one way to look at it. Not really the way I look at it. I think that, smart money would have been, individuals who are watching the charts quite sharply would have been shorting once we fall into this low volume node area, knowing that there's not a whole lot of support below us. And then they just watch the charts closely and begin reducing their long positions here. So here's where that 1x short is going to play you well, guys. Is it possible that the rabbit hole goes deeper? I already said it could. Not happening on BitMEX yet. BitMEX moves the markets, folks. The Basin Brew says, just hodl and wait, man. Wise words. We appreciate it. Bam. Nice reversal spike right there on BTC on Coinbase. Let's go over and see what the price is doing on Bitfinex. Establishing this high value area, guys, but still fairly low value area. Ichimoku does not help us out in situations like this. No indicators help you out in situations like this, guys, except for volume, the Fisher transform, and order flow analysis. And we are looking at... All right, so we did see the shorts pick up right here. About $20 million worth of shorts. Long stepping in now. Long stepping in now, guys. Long stepping in now. Bull stepping in to buy the short, buy the dip, guys. God, bull stepping in to buy the dip. What did I say? Retail attempting to sell. Potential stop loss hunt in this area, guys. Potential stop loss hunt. Test for liquidity in this area. 5,400. Potential. Man, they want the weak hands out of Bitcoin right now. You can see it, guys. They want the weak hands out. Every time the shorts sell, the bulls just step in and lap it up, guys. OFX says he misses December 17th. Oh, man. Never forget, dude. Never forget. We'll see those we'll see those prices again, man. There is not a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my mind. DMI is not going to help us out at all right here. Only thing I'm going to be looking at is my Fisher. Getting that buy crossover right here, guys. We got the buy crossover here. Sell here. Then the buy right back in. Overextended here. We get overbought. Dip back down. Look at that. What do we see though, guys? Look at that divergence. Lower low. Higher low on the oscillator, guys. Bam! Oh, man. I mean, it's like, it's like, I don't know. Guys, come on. Don't let the fear, uncertainty, and doubt get you, guys. This is a good thing, man. You have to see events like this before the bull run, all right? I've been talking about this. End of November, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, always in strong November through December, guys. We're seeing the market want to just get all the weak hands out because smart money does not want you to make money. We talked earlier about that tweet from Jihan Wu. Do you guys remember that? The guys who have been watching for a while? Jihan Wu said that he did not want to switch his miners over to mine Bcash to fight against Craig Wright because it would drop the price below the yearly support. And he tweeted that 4 hours ago, guys, and that was the beginning of the dip. As soon as he tweeted that out, price dumps. Absolutely insane. I mean, you guys just have to be snagging up these dips, guys. All right, so, man, getting lag on my shit. What is up with that? It's Coin Farm. Coin Farm's lagging me up. Sorry about that, guys. Got a lot running on the old computer today. Things are exciting, dude. Exciting times, man. And again, listen, guys, as you guys know, I spend a lot of time doing market research. Oh, this is funny, dude. This is funny, guys. I mean, I'm just kind of scrolling through all these high-profile, premium-paid Telegram groups that suck for the most part. All right. Yeah, none of these people know what the fuck they're talking about, dude. You guys can go listen to some of these nameless idiots on Telegram if you want. I mean, literally, I'm live streaming this shit out and telling you guys that I think that you should buy the dip, all right? And I'm willing to be wrong live on air. These people won't even tell you what their names are, dude. Jeez. All right, so let's one thing at a time. Let me roll up. Jay Constant, no problem, man. Did you try the Binance desktop app, guys? For those of you guys who are having problems with Binance, get the desktop app, guys. Download the desktop app. Chris Atkinson, yep, I agree with that, absolutely. Vincent Evans asks, how long have I been investing for, if you don't mind me asking? No, not a problem, man. I do not mind you asking at all. I've been an active trader for about 10 years, options and Forex and traditional equities before I moved into cryptocurrency heavily in 2016. And yeah, we've been doing cracking cryptocurrency for about a year, guys, for about a year. Let's see. Do I hold XRP? Yes, I do. Clay says, vape on, my friend. Yes, Mana Watchwar says, I'm buying. Good idea. Jeffrey Gamma says, where do I find the Fisher transform? Okay, well, you just, in TradingView, you're just going to go up to your indicators, and you're just going to type in Fisher. And it's going to be right there for you, buddy. It's going to be right there. Yeah, Binance schedule maintenance is supposed to be down. Again, guys, like, I'm on Binance right now. I'm on Binance right now. QKC pumping as always. And again, in something like this, True USD up 11%, guys. True USD moving in up 11%. Their BTC. Absolutely insane. Pax coin up 11%. Everything else pretty much red as fuck. O&T up a little bit. Look at percentage changes. Yeah, Pax coin, True USD, QKC, that's it. So Pax is the biggest earner today, followed by True USD, and then, you know, there's only like 5 other things that are green. Waves, Bitcoin Gold, BNB, Nulls, ONT. BNB makes sense. Decred didn't take much of a hit. Litecoin didn't take much of a hit. Stellar Lumens didn't take much of a hit, nor did Dash. Man, Blue Zella took a huge hit. Blue Zella took a big old hit in the face. Let's see here. Can I do TA for DGB? Yep, that's fine. Hey, Crypto Cracker, thank you, man. I appreciate you joining us today. Really appreciate the subscription, man. We do this every morning at 11 a.m. Yeah, just keep coming back. Let's see here. So Binance is down on purpose, and suddenly the market drops $12 billion. The fuck? Yeah, for real. Binance was messing with me too. Major lag. Guys, again, just go get that Binance desktop app. It's working fine for me. Tinfoil hat time, Scott says. Completely agree. A little too coincidental. Planned maintenance for Binance, and this happens if that maintenance... Is that maintenance still current? No, Binance maintenance is complete. It's over with. So, I mean, I got the... Let's see here. So, further information regarding the upcoming Bitcoin Cash hard fork. All right. So Binance will be taking a snapshot of all Bitcoin Cash balances at Unix time, 4:40 p.m. UTC. Deposits and withdrawals of Bitcoin Cash will be suspended starting 3 p.m. UTC 2018, 11:15. Please leave sufficient time, blah, 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 blah. And Binance is going to honor the 1-to-1 ratios for Bitcoin ABC, Bitcoin Cash ABC, and Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's Vision. There you go. And then whether or not they're going to honor trading pairs for either of them will remain to be seen. That's the latest announcement from Binance. And yeah, maintenance is done. So I don't know what problems you guys are having on Binance. All right. Again, keep telling you guys to buy the dip, man. Bullish divergence here. Strong opportunity to buy. Yep. Double tap off support, guys. Double tap off support. Accumulation period right here. Well, distribution period off this buy right here. And a little bit of bullish divergence. Rest in peace, Bcash dog shit coin. Hey, man, I'm not so bad against you, dude. V-Sky, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So noon Eastern and 9 o'clock in the morning if you're on the Western Seaboard. All right, so yeah, we'll look at DGB and PHX real quick, guys. I got you. So, who asked me to do DGB? Asleep at the Wheel asked me to look at Digibyte, and Luke, I have no problem with looking at PHX for you guys. And I bet by the time we come back here, it will be another buy the dip opportunity for Bitcoin. Taking a look at our longs and shorts real quick. I apologize for the lag. It is Coin Farm that's lagging up my computer. This is a super resource heavy website. So we'll just close that for a moment, and that should make the lag a little bit better. And then we can just do a little bit of raw TA on some of our good old altcoins. All right, PundiX holding up nicely inside the value area. Status Network Token, again, finding support. Stellar Lumens, I kind of want to look at Stellar Lumens real quick, see how validated I am with my idea. All right, not bad. Not looking horribly validated in my idea. Bounce off Kumo support, I like that. That's where we wicked down. And again, as you guys know, following the Primo channel, I did buy a little bit here, and then I bought a little bit more at 40.84, beginning to become more validated on that as the days go by. This doesn't super scare me. Could see a few days of red, guys. This could play out a few ways, guys. You know, retail always acts so slow relative to institutional money, guys, because institutional money already knows where they want to be. And retail traders are still trying to hop onto the short position. And in my opinion, providing liquidity to everybody, you know, that knows what they're doing to go long. Same thing with altcoins, man. That's why I don't recommend you guys sell your altcoins. If you guys didn't sell them already, like, why would you sell the bottom? It doesn't make sense to me, guys. You don't do that. It's just a mistake. All right. So yeah, Digibyte. Yeah, Digibyte had that nice movement down. Stop loss hunt below support, guys. Boom, right here. Nice recovery movement upwards. All right. So this is why I like the Fisher Transform as opposed to the, this is the RSI MFI overlay right here. Personally, I like the MACD. Sometimes I like using the MACD in conjunction with the Fisher Transform. Will give me some pretty good accurate signals. DMI also a powerful indicator as well, but I'm mostly just trade based off volume, guys, as you guys can see. So let's see what we're seeing right here with DGB. So the first thing I like to do is take a look at the market right here and figure out where's my key areas. Okay, those make sense. Now I'm going to look for confluence. Okay. Okay, that all makes sense. 786 held. When we initially had this, after we hit the bottom here, we had the run up. Fibonacciing that, we see that we have our 786 here at 238. That did hold. That means price was able to move up all the way back to pretty much test the high, the 236 of the extension. And then we came back down, consolidated along the 618, and then broke bear. All right, so again, our next area of support is right here for horizontal support and resistance, and then the 786 to see if that holds. Now we've got to look at volume to see what volume says about all this. And I think I'm going to put the volume on the left-hand side of the screen so you guys can see better. Okay, hopefully that looks better for you guys. Cool. All right, so strong support here, absolutely at the bottom. Fairly low volume right here. All right, so the bottom of the value area really begins right here. Just a second, guys. All right, we've been going pretty long today, man. I appreciate all the views, guys. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's see here. Luke, I am your father. All right, BTC will fall back to 2016 levels of around 1,000. That's how bubbles burst. What configuration do I use in the Fisher transform? So adjusting the Fisher transform is kind of like playing with an analog radio dial. So, you know, generally what I like to do for shitcoins and altcoins, I find that 6 and 7 tend to work really good. This is a custom application of Fisher transform, allowing me to look at multiple time frames, not just locked into the current time frame. The most common that you're going to find, like the regular Fisher transform defaults to 10, and the regular Fisher transform is calculated just a little bit differently than the current implementation I have. So for one of the algorithms, they have a 0.5 instead of a 0.25 like I have. So if you guys want access to this Fisher transform multi-time frame script, just DM me in the Discord, guys, and I'm happy to share it with you. Yeah, so what you want to do though is you just want to adjust it. So you just go into your settings, and again, there's no right or wrong setting for it, but you just want to get, you're just gonna have to play around with it. Again, I tend to default to 7 when I'm looking at altcoins, but it's like adjusting an analog radio dial. I find, as I stole from Alex, that's a really good analogy. So you want to adjust it to a level where you feel it is catching your bottoms appropriately and where it's catching your tops. But that's not all you want to look for. You also want to look for like key things like how I trade the Fisher transform. When I see the Fisher transform top above 0, that lets me know that it's a failed breakout. When it bottoms above 0, it lets me know that it's a pullback if we're in an uptrend, and then we get a pullback in the Fisher transform, and it bottoms bottoms above the 0 line. That lets me know it's just a retracement and price is likely to continue moving upwards. Also, if price breaks above the 0 line, that means that price is going to continue moving probably until we reach an overbought position. If price breaks down below the Fisher transform 0 line, that lets me know that price is likely to continue moving down until we reach an oversold position. So yeah, a lot of ways to use the Fisher transform. Actually, guys, if you guys haven't seen it, go check out last Friday I put out my newest Trading Crypto 101 video, TD Sequential, a comprehensive introduction to mastering market dynamics. I had a really good reception, so make sure you guys go check that out. This Friday I will actually be putting out my next video, which is actually on the Fisher transform. So look for that to come out this Friday, sometime in the afternoon. I will do the premiere live with you guys and be available to answer questions about it. Hey, what's going on, Abdel? All right, so DGB, kind of coming into that kind of danger zone, man. Yeah, where we've got support right here, and the last time we saw a bounce off of it. So where's that at? On 278. Really below that, really a low area of volume, guys. And again, below that, you're just looking for your 786 to hold at 238. So around that region, guys. But below that 786, generally in my experience, after we've experienced a pump and then we're looking in this sideways period of consolidation, the 786 is your last kind of stand. And if the 786 doesn't hold, then generally you're looking at falling back down lower. In this case, probably testing the point of control where we had original accumulation. Because for individuals who bought here who haven't sold yet, if the 786, you can see that the volume has really fallen off and picking up a little bit here lately. As the volume falls off, if the 786 doesn't hold, then that's when these individuals like absolutely have to take profit, generally when they're looking at the situation, and that's going to accelerate the movement of price downwards. So, needling in here a little bit. But again, we've got some strong wicks down to the downside. So that's generally a good sign right off that volume area support, moving it up a little bit. So if we just take the run up into account with our VPVR calculation. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah, we can see that's where the high volume node ends, and below that is a fairly large gap of high volume node area until 2206. All right, so I know those are fairly large margins on Digibyte for a low Satoshi coin. So again, that's where I'd be looking at, guys. I'd be looking at, you've got a double tap, you got a potential double bottom right here. But again, If this doesn't hold, again, the only place where you've got left for price to hold is around the 786, and below this you're looking at price tanking. So again, I don't think anybody should be panic selling their alts right now. I think that's exactly what institutional money wants you to do, provide liquidity for them on good altcoins and especially Bitcoin. However, you just want to be careful, man. Just want to be careful with picks like this, guys. So yeah, you've got potential entries. You've got a pretty good stop if you're looking at entering right here, because then you can set support. You can set your stop right below support. Again, 16% downside potential. You might want to set your stop here instead, below this double tap of support where the volume area really ends. That way you can cut your loss well, and then you can look to re-enter at this area right there. And that's how I prefer to trade, guys. I don't like to take these 10 to 15 to 30% drawdowns just because I think I'm going to get 60% upside potential. You know, the likelihood of that happening over the last few months has been less and less and less and less. All right. Because again, you can see here that when price does begin to move up, all right, when we do get a nice alt run, okay, it lasts for a while, guys. It lasts for a few weeks to a few days. So there's plenty of opportunity to get in. So again, when you're scraping the bottom, guys, when you're looking to get in at the absolute bottom, you want to look for an area where you can set your stops tightly below, and that's okay if you get stopped out, because that means that you were just wrong in your assessment and you can just look to re-enter. Rather than just say, well, I'm going to buy here and set my stop down here. It's generally not a good area. You want all that, you don't want all that drawdown. All right, so let's go over and look at PHX, BTC, Red Pulse. So it looks like a little bit of a stop loss hunt down below the value area, which is actually generally not a bad sign, guys. Generally not a bad sign. You can see that we didn't fall much lower than support. So PHX actually doesn't look too horrible to me. We had a little bit of a spike in volume compared to right here. A little bit of divergence here, guys. Low, lower low, and the Fisher transform is potentially looking to bottom above the zero line and post a higher low. All right, so that actually doesn't look too bad. And you can see we're right at that 786 level, guys. So again, 786 levels holding. Look, price is pumping up a little bit as we're seeing right here. People are stepping in to buy that dip on PHX. Not bad, not a bad place. Again, like I said, guys, when you're seeing blood running in the streets, it's generally a good time to enter into the marketplace, guys. Cliches are true because they're true. All right, so there we had it. There's our spring. There's our test below support. There's our test below support there, guys. There's our test below support. The bull's buying it up, man. The bull's buying it up. We're in the danger zone, guys, because this is low volume node area, guys. I'm still buying up this dip, guys. You can see smart money is too. Give them that liquidity, guys. Just go ahead. Throw all that liquidity to people that know how to trade. Man, this is looking so good right here. It's looking like a beautiful accumulation period, man. I'm not going to lie. Right there. Let's move these over a little bit. Not changing them, just moving them to the right, guys. Just moving them to the right. All right, we've been live for quite a while, guys. Getting a few drop frames. I apologize for that. It's probably because we've been going so long. Currently saving for a mic boom arm. Yep. Let's go look at that Litecoin, buddy. Litecoin continuing to fall. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like we hit a bottom here and then we had some nice healthy movement up and then there's got to be some profit taking. Not really seeing the continuing to fall here. That would make sense to me if like we broke down here and continued to plummet, fall. But yeah. Looking pretty healthy to me, guys. We were able to come all the way back up. Litecoin right back where we started, guys. And now we're just looking to start moving our way up, guys, as shorts get liquidated here, guys. And that accelerates price moving upwards. I mean, so just for those of you watching, guys, losses are so good looking. It depends on how you play the market, man. Markets look really good to me when there are optimal times to buy. I appreciate your constructive criticism, man, but you know, eat a dick. You do this for a living, man. It's easy to sit there on the sidelines. Real easy, man. All right. All right, let's move over to the chat, guys. Hey, guys, I really appreciate it, man. Today's a crazy, crazy day, man. Let's see here. Oh, no, it's cool, Chris. I wasn't coming at you, bro. Don't worry. I won't point the cannons, man. All right, guys. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. Coinbase withdrawals to Binance is taking a really long time. Yeah, man. Like, there's a lot of Jesus Christ, everybody's just screaming at me to look at XRP. All right. All right. Ripple on Bitstamp on the 30-minute chart, guys. All right. Bottomed, came back up, profit taking. Let's not freak out until we violate this daily bottom, guys. Okay. Lower volume on the selling pressure right here, guys. More buying significantly taking place. Okay. As price moves up, shorts will get liquidated. Okay. We moved right back up to that support level that I had charted out, the 45-cent area. Price reversed as resistance, held. Okay, we just waiting for the daily bottom to get violated, waiting for the daily top to get broken. Nothing insane happening yet. All right, short stepping in, guys. Short stepping in. Let's go look over on Coin Farm. Shorts are picking up. Where's our areas below this? We already talked about it. Stop loss hunt potential below support. Yep, new shorts picked in over the last 10 minutes. Where's Ripple at on? All eyes on Ethereum. Still in that sideways accumulation, guys. Coming up on support right here. Double tap off support. Not bad. XRP Z18. All right, Ripple on BitMEX looks really good, man. Came all the way back up to that level that we were talking about, falling a little bit lower, entering into sideways consolidation. This could be redistribution. This could be accumulation. Top below the zero line right here. Okay, so we're potentially looking at coming back, maybe a retest to this Kumo area. All right, we've got our value area down below us here at 72.61 on BitMEX. Okay. 69.35 on BitMEX. Okay. Looking for those higher supports to hold. We've got to establish a new bottom, guys. We've got to establish a new bottom before we go lower than the old bottom. Here we go. Stop loss hunt back down into that green zone. We're in the low volume node. We're in the low volume node area, guys. All right, we're moving down, guys. I'm digging it. Continuing to snag it up. Here we are right here. Here's where that 1x hedge short that I recommended earlier in the show. I believe that was the first thing I said. No, not personally, Chris. Not personally. Oh, I see we got the XRP bot army pointed at us again with 1,000 viewers. That has happened to us before, guys. Somebody points the XRP army at us, man, and everything just goes absolutely insane, man. Chris, when I use the Fibonacci retracement tool, do I add the 110%? No, I mostly look at the 618, the 786, the 50% less valid, though, and the 1.618. Hey, Werner, man, I appreciate your constructive criticism, but my earlier comment stands, man. Eat a dick. All right, let's see here. Yep, getting hammered on Coinbase. I'm not going to lie. You guys are right. We're getting hammered on Coinbase. All right, guys, we've been doing this for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Today is absolutely insane. I cannot continue to do this much longer. Good show today, guys. Good show today, guys. I appreciate everybody that likes, subscribe, smash the like button, or smash the down button. If you don't like it, that's fine. Just let me know what you don't like. That's cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going over here to the good old coin farm. Where's our shorts at? 55. Long still stepping in. There we go. Here's where longs tried to buy up the dip. All right. Long stepping in more as we see. Good to see. See, shorts still holding the superiority, guys. But again, you guys have to understand market psychology, guys. Shorts in a profitable position, are they likely to sell or are they likely to hold? If you said they're likely to hold, you're actually wrong. Because shorts in a profitable position actually think, well, I'm in profit, I need to take some profit. Okay? Whereas shorts in an unprofitable position are likely to add to their position instead of cut their loss. Vice versa for longs. If a long is in an unprofitable position, they're likely to buy more and add to their position. A long in a profitable position is likely to sell. So let's go look at BitGer. I'm going to have to Google search for it because I don't have it bookmarked. Dun, 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 dun. No, I want... Oh, where's that damn thing? Lovely day for buying, guys. That's fine. You guys can think I'm crazy, guys. It's just how I trade, man. No, I don't want the fee prediction. Where the hell is that? I came across this the other day. Bitcoin open interest. Funds are neutral. Others sell. Trading sentiment. I swear to God it's on here, man. Oh, this son of a bitch. I'm going to have to find it bookmarked. So I'll find that for the next time. That was what I was talking about in the last show that I wanted to start looking at, you know, as part of the live stream for looking for whether longs or shorts are in unprofitable positions. Bitcoin Trading Challenge has got a pretty good video out about it, guys. And I've been playing with it more over the last few days. All right, cool. Long stepping in. Long stepping in, I like that. So just over the last 30 minutes, that ratio is a little bit equal. That ratio is holding pretty steady throughout the day. So when we started, the shorts were way more profitable. When we reached this point right here, the shorts were more to the dominant. I think they had 58% dominance. That's an unstable ratio. That lets us know that price has to reverse at that level. Oh, James, dude, that's funny, dude. Check XRP 15-minute candles. Why not? Well, volume profile's holding really good, guys. Looking at the 5-minute, I'll look at the 15-minute though if you want. Yeah, that looks pretty good, dude. A lot of wicks down, a lot of support being held on that point of control, guys. So looking for that point of control to hold. Again, our volume here drops off at 72.62. So we can see consolidation in this range, or we could just see the straight break up, guys. But again, we need to get over on BitMEX. We need to get over like about 8,000, right? So that's where our really resistance starts. 79.89 is going to be our strong resistance. We can already see that right here. That was the former point of control, but now the point of control is right here, dude. So many people stepping in to buy this, guys. And we're getting the cross up right now on the Fisher Transform. Quite beautiful. A little bit of rising volume now after we had this kind of slump. This was not a lot. This was less buying and less suppression of selling because all the sellers have exhausted their guns. So let's look for that point of control to hold right here at 7663. If we go and look at Ripple on Bitstamp. we see that same thing. So after the big selling climax, we see the automatic rally. We see a test for supply right here. All right, so again, this is a consolidation phase that we're most likely going to be entering on most of these coins, guys. We're going to see sideways movement and range-bound activity. You can trade down and up in a range-bound market. You can use whatever momentum oscillator you want to use. If you want to use stochastic, if you want to use RSI, if you want to use TD sequential, that's absolutely fine. Just pick a system, pick a strategy, and stay to it, and don't start going against it, guys. I recommended at the beginning of the show that if you were worried about Bitcoin price moving down, open a 1x short. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And then you can preserve your capital as far as Bitcoin goes down. You can also alternatively open up an equal position in long and short, add to the one that's most profitable. But again, guys, these are dip buying opportunities for me, guys. When we see huge capitulation volume like this, guys, falling volume, rising volume right here, okay? Longs and shorts just about equal, guys. Yeah, price can move down. Price can move down. We've got key areas below us, guys. Key areas below us, guys. And I already talked about that. 5,400, 5,500 I've been talking about for weeks about us moving down to. 4,900, 4,800 is going to be really our last area below that. So above that, I'm not too worried. Below that, we begin to reevaluate, okay? But I'm not going to start saying that crazy shit just because I see a red candle, unlike some other idiots who just say a red candle and they're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Everything's absolutely insane. There's no validity to technical analysis. All right. Scott killing it, dude. Bitcoin Cash continue to being hit like the tank that it is. Again, that was the other thing I said. No positions on Bitcoin Cash for me until after the hard fork on November 15th. So about a day away from that, guys. All right, guys, I wish that I could do this all fucking day long. No, I don't. Slightly stressful. Not really. I mean, listen, guys, let me just leave you with a piece of advice. And it doesn't matter whether you think technical analysis works. It works as well as you want to. Technical analysis, as opposed to what other type of analysis is going to help you make money-making decisions in the market. You know, technical analysis is based on pattern recognition, is based on mathematics. Fundamental analysis and all these other types of analyses, they are based off subjective interpretations of data. Okay? So again, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I'm buying the dip. This all looks pretty healthy consolidation, sideways movement to me. I'm not scared. I'm not wrecked out of my positions, guys. We'll be posting and pushing updates out to where we think we should be moving in the premium group if you guys are interested in that. Let's see here. But yeah, don't get scared, guys. We've been talking about this for a while, and then when we do see it, don't freak out and do something alternative to what your position is. If your idea was that you're going to hold Bitcoin down to the very bottom, then hold Bitcoin down to the very bottom. If your idea was that you're going to trade with a trend, trade with a trend. If your idea is you're going to try and counter trend trade, then counter trend trade, guys. Just make sure you're being safe out there. Use stop losses. Don't use don't max out on leverage. Don't get fucking crazy, guys. There's upside opportunity here. There's downside opportunity, guys. I already recommended a lot of different ways that you can play this way out. There's no right way to do it. If you guys want to figure out how I'm doing it, continue to watch the show, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause for the cause here and pay some bills, guys. If you like what you see, if you want to keep the show on the air, guys, head over to KrakenCryptocurrency.com, hit join the community. free to join the Discord, man. You can check out our 1 to 2 weekly free signals a week, talk to traders who know what they're talking about, take advantage of our educational material. We do some like fun bounties, giveaways, meme contests, stuff like that, guys. If you want to earn some free coin just for fun, just to support the community, guys. If you guys want to keep me on the air, if you guys want to... Scott says, I need a new microphone. I quite like my microphone. Scott worked hard on this, guys. You can head over to the merch store, grab a t-shirt, grab something for the woman you love, grab a ball cap, whatever you like, guys. If you're working out, show off them guns with a muscle shirt. If you are interested in taking your trading skills to the next level, you'd like to follow along with our premium signals and one-on-one mentorship program, then head over to Trading Services and see what we do have to offer. We do have a lot of different price packages, guys. We currently have a Veterans Day discount. If you are a veteran, we're giving away a 3-month membership free to an active service member or veteran. Currently, 20% discount to active servicemen or veterans throughout the week of Veterans Day. Also, Gabriel from Project X42 has kindly donated 1,000 X42. They're worth anywhere from $1 to $1.50 right now on the open market, and the volume on that coin continues to rise every day. So the next 100 subscribers, so we're down to 880. So the next 88 subscribers will get 10 X42. So that's about 10 to 15 bucks at current market value. And so that's a 20% to 30% discount. And if you guys just have questions about what we do, or if you guys just want some cryptocurrency information, you guys can fill out the form or drop us a line of contact at crackingcryptocurrency.com, guys. Fantastic morning. Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're here every morning, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the Discord. We're there all day, all evening. Follow along with our traders, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching the show. I've been Justin Wise. Cue that outro.